Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's Fomzy here again with another video for you. Today's video is going to be about the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Focus or Soft Matte Foundation. I've already filmed one day and today is the second day. The first day I did a 6-hour wear test. Today I'm doing an 8-hour wear test. My intention was just to do one day, but I didn't enjoy my experience on the first day for some reason. So today I'm doing it again with a different primer. And hopefully it lasts longer. Hopefully I get a better experience today regarding the Tom Ford foundation. Before we get into what today's video is all about, I would like to just take a moment to say thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time, I do appreciate you joining us. This channel deals with fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And if you're interested in any of those things, you have come to the right place. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for taking time off your day to watch this video. Without further ado, let's just jump right in to the test. So this foundation cost $88. 1 fluid ounce plastic bottle, and let me see how it opens this way, which I really like. I know that I think it's the Drunk Elephant, like, yeah, there's open like this, and what it does actually keep the product that is inside safer and free from air. Or shields it better, let me put it like that. I did pick the shade Warm Almond 9.5 because that's what I got for the Tom Ford Stick Foundation. It is not a perfect match for me, but I don't know. Every time I do the Sephora shade find, it tells me there's no match. So this was the closest. So let's try it and see. And it says it's a soft focus matte foundation with a hydrating silky formula and medium to full coverage that lasts all day. That was what interested me, that it was soft matte, but it was also hydrating. Medium coverage, suitable for all skin types, contains hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, E, and caffeine. So it's actually saying it has some skincare in it. So it says Traceless Soft Matte Foundation provides a matte finish without looking cakey or dry. We'll try it out. Soft Focus Microsphere powders blur the look of imperfections, and where extending pigments provide medium to full buildable coverage. Still, skin looks like skin and feels smoother over time even after the foundation has been removed. Okay, it's also humidity and sweat resistance, non-comedogenic, and designed for all skin types. That's quite a lot of claims. I'll put all that in the description box for you to take a look at. I just wanted to see, let me see what it contains. Just for those who want to know, it does contain alcohol, just letting you know. It's about the 6th ingredient down their ingredient page. Okay, so let's move right down to trying it. So I'll put 1 pump on my hand and then going with the beauty blender. All right, so that is 1 pump. And I'm just gonna start from the bottom part of my face. I did not do any concealing or anything. I just want to see how it will look. Since it's buildable, I can go in and put some more. So let's see. I don't know whether this is the correct one for me. Doesn't look like the stick. I hope I don't have to pick a different color. Okay. Well, let me start from this side and see how that looks. And I will be using a sponge. don't know whether this color is the best color for me, but that's what I used in the stick, 9.5. That was the closest I could find. And again, I tried to match my neck, because my neck, my chest, and my face, three different colors. My face is darker than my neck, rest of the place. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put on another pump. So this is one I put at the bottom half of my face, so this is one pump. All right. This looks ashy. It is 1.5. Is it? It is 9.5. It just looks ashy. I don't know how I feel about this foundation. I was so excited to get this. So here we go. That's the look after 2 pumps. I don't know how I feel about it, but let's see how it performs. I'm not sure about the shade. It seems as if it looks different, but I'll compare it with the stick. I don't have it here, but when I'm doing the update on my final thoughts, I would compare it with the stick and see how it performs. Honestly, maybe it's the beauty blender, but I don't think it applies very smoothly for me. I'm not enjoying the experience. And that's all like Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford. So this is not bad, but I might possibly need another half. I'll put another half, possibly, and see. So this is the final look with the foundation blended and the concealer as well. So I'll be back in about 5 to 6 hours to give you an update. It's 5:21 right now. Started very late, but I think I can get in a 6-hour wear test today. And I'm also going out, and it says it's humidity resistant. So, and I'm in Houston. That should help. So I'll see you in a couple of hours. So I'm back for the final check-in and to give you my thoughts on this foundation. So this is how the face looks. First, you can see that it is oil in my T-zone. I didn't touch up or anything like that. Yes, I did put a powder and a setting spray before I went out, but I didn't touch up during the day. So it's held up for about 6 hours now, I believe. The time right now is 11:20, and we started about 5:30 or something like that. So about 6 hours right now. And I honestly don't see any separation on my face. It's just the oils in the T-zone. So as for the foundation, I didn't see anything extra that it did in keeping the oils at bay for oily skin. But I would say it didn't settle into my laugh lines right here. I don't see any settling. So it held up pretty well for over here. I wasn't able to test the humidity and the sweat resistant part of the foundation. I started late and it was raining all day today, so I couldn't test that out, even though I did go out. But I think it is a medium buildable coverage, and you can build it, but I don't know whether you can build it to a real full coverage because it didn't cover this birthmark that I do have right here, I had to use a concealer. Also the shade, like I said, it looked weird when I was putting it on, and so I'm gonna swatch the shade. This is from the stick, and this is 4.5, no, not 4.5. This is 9.5, and that's the warm almond. And I also got the I can't talk today. I also got the 9.5 warm almond in this foundation. So these are the two colors. So this is the Traceless foundation, matte foundation, the Traceless of matte foundation, the new one. And this is the Tom Ford foundation stick right here. And it's the same shade, 9.5 warm almond, 9.5 warm almond. But you can see it does look different. So when I was putting it on earlier, I felt it looked different. This does not look like the color that I do normally have, but it's okay. I wasn't wowed by this foundation. The pros for this is that I didn't see it settle into any of the lines. It feels pleasant, hydrating, doesn't feel heavy. It's not tight, so it is a real soft focus matte foundation. I'm going to give it another try, probably tomorrow, because I want to see if I have it for a full day, how it will feel. So today I'm going to try and do a longer hour wear test, 8 to 10 hours. I don't plan on going out today, so I don't need to wear a mask like I did the other day, and it did interfere with the wear test. So today I'm not going to be wearing a mask, hopefully. Otherwise something, you know, takes me out. So I'm in the color 9.5, and so we're just going to go ahead and start. On one side, I'm going to be using the Beauty blender, and then on the other side, I'm going to be using a brush. So that's one pump again, and I think I used 2 pumps the last time, so I'll just go ahead and pump out 2 pumps and see how that works. So I'll do the Beauty blender on the right side. My hair. And I'll just pull my hair back. So this is it with the Beauty blender, and I'm going to be using the Tom Ford foundation brush 02, and I'll use it on this side of my face. I'm taking another pump. So this is the side with the brush, and it does seem as if the brush gives more coverage than the Beauty blender side. So there's the brush side, and that is the Beauty blender side. So probably add more to the, I have a few more remaining. Let me just add a bit more to the Beauty blender side. So I just added a bit more to the Beauty blender side right here. It doesn't appear flawlessly for me. I don't think it does. I almost have to put some work to get it to appear flawless. But again, this is a wear test. This is how it looks. This is the brush side. And again, you can see it is not my color, my shade. I need something a bit more golden. This is darker than my neck. And on this side is the Beauty blender side. So I'm going to go put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Forgot to show you the time before signing out. So the time right now is 2:49, and I will see you in a couple of hours for the first check-in. Okay, just doing a quick midday check-in. The time right now is 6:45, so that should be, we started about 2:45. That should be about 4 hours. So that's the 4-hour mark, midway. So I'm just showing you, and you can see the oils right here on my face. So far I don't see any separation on my face, so it looks pretty good so far. So I'll check in later as well and then give you my final thoughts. My final thoughts on the foundation, my opinion and mine only. I stayed away from watching a lot of videos so I won't be influenced by it. I checked the foundation with regards to oily skin, textured skin, and matured skin. Matured skin, anyone over 40. So with the oily skin, you can already see how it looks. And one has to do a lot of work to make this last 8 hours, to make it last for a full day of work if you have oily skin. You can also see my textures, my large pores, it's already coming out. So for textured skin, it's not quite that suitable either, so you have to do a lot of work. And then for matured skin, it's okay depending on the skin type that you do have. You have to prep very well. But this foundation, it feels light on the skin. It feels as if you're not wearing anything. It is a soft focus foundation. It's not drying, it's not cakey. That's the good thing about it. But I personally, the application wasn't smooth for me. I didn't enjoy the application. It was patchy in some places. It works better with the brush. I use the Tom Ford brush, foundation brush. It works better with the brush than the Beauty blender, and normally I do like the Beauty sponge better. But for this foundation, I think I prefer the brush. The foundation is not bad. It just didn't wow me, and it accentuated my problem areas. So for me, it's not, I wouldn't spend $88 on this. But I mean, if you have drier skin, you might enjoy it, or you might need to hydrate your face very well to wear this foundation. So should you run out and go spend $88 for this? That's up to you. I wouldn't spend that much on this foundation for the result I'm getting, but then that's why I'm here, to show you, to tell you my opinion and to share with you my experience with this foundation. For me, the best is still the Tom Ford stick, foundation stick. I have not tried the Shade and Illuminate, and the only reason why I haven't tried that is because I want to get my actual shade in Tom Ford foundation before spending $150 on a foundation. I do not like to return things. So for this one, I'll find other ways to make it work, mix it with other foundations and stuff like that. One other thing to be conscious about is that the foundation has a wide shade range. It does have, it's 40 shades, I believe, and I believe you can find your shade or something close enough with that shade range. However, I have the warm almond in the foundation stick and the warm almond in this particular foundation, and they don't look anywhere near the same. I don't know what it is about this foundation. And I think that is all I have to say for the foundation. And I was going to go to a third day, but there's no point. I don't think it will make any difference, and I don't think it would change my opinion. Thank you for sticking with me through to the end, and I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you did enjoy it. And if you did enjoy it and it was helpful to you in deciding whether to get it or not, please give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And until next time, be safe.